Hey, my power went out. So that's why I went offline. And it wasn't the whole, like, our microwave caused a power surge thing either. Like, no, it was just straight up, I think it's raining outside. It's fairly windy, and power line must have just gotten screwed. So it happens again that I'm not coming back online because I don't want to keep doing that. But seems okay now. How far back is that going to set us? A fair ways. God damn it. I wasn't quick saving. This game's autosaves are very far and few between, which is annoying. I guess it's not that far back. We just have to go back to Alderaan.
Please, go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
I mean, I hear you, but I can't see you. So I'm taking a break from Odyssey, like I said. And I'm playing Yokai Watch 2 again. And I'm just blitzing the main story I restarted as Keita to see how things are different as him. And doing all the bony spirit stuff to see how that's different from the fleshy soul stuff. And so far, towards the end of chapter 3, nothing is different. Absolutely nothing is different. It doesn't usually take this long to load, holy shit. Also, chapter 3's been taking a while. Like, I'm only doing minimal side stuff, I'm mostly just blitzing the story. And yeah, the beginning of the game is like where all of the actual game is. The end of the game, like, you meet Madame Deadtime, you see her plot and everything, and then it's just like, hey, go stop her, and then that's it, and the game's over. And it's like, wait, what? The end game is so short. Like, there's 10 chapters, and she's introduced in, like, chapter 8. And the last 3 chapters are super quick. And, yeah, this is not loading. I can't even fucking click out of it. Guess I'll try again. I think I'll go back and forth between Odyssey and Odyssey and Yokai Watch. Get bored of one, switch to the other. I don't know how much post-game stuff there is in Yokai Watch 2.
Go ahead, Outlander.
I mean, if it's anything like the first game, there'll be a lot, but... Oh man, don't tell me that this isn't gonna load. This is frustrating. There we go. Just took its sweet ass time. I think it's after we talked to her. Yeah. So I think all we gotta do is go talk to Caius.
Well met.
Yeah, so we didn't lose that much progress, it's fine. A couple quests that I have to reobtain, but whatever. Oh, no. At some point I have to drop my entire inventory and then pick it all back up. Because I don't know which items count as stolen at this point. Probably like most of the ingredients. And this is why I labeled each of the master trainers. Hi. I mean, you probably just like take the Mage's Guild and teleport there, but this is so much easier. Okay, so let's quick save here. This video might take a bit longer to upload because now I gotta fucking open up Sony Vegas and slap these two together. Which you wouldn't think to be, holy shit. You wouldn't think to be a terribly complicated process, but it's surprisingly hard.
Go ahead. I am listening. May I help you, Outlander? Yes, Outlander. How do you do?
Well, he's not in here.
Go ahead. I am listening.
Oh no. Ow. That's where I got in from. I don't like the layout of this place. Where is this motherfucker? Venus, Sarandas, Jaguar, Solar Piece.
I suppose we can talk. What do you want? Greetings, Outlander. I think I've heard of you before.
I was standing in him. Like, no one is telling me where this dude is. No one has dialogue options for him.
Trade.
Handcrafted racer suit belt to a customer. Oh boy, 25. Yeah, I don't really care about quests like that. They're kinda, yeah. Just this giant mushroom house. I'm only gonna do guild quests. If only so that I could use the master trainers.
Tell me what you want. Please join us.
Do you need something?
You alright there, Mr. Guard? Those are the two guild houses.
Please go ahead.
There she is again. Every town. Every town has a juju.
This is a grand day.
Tongue toad. I have no idea what this dude is at.
Share
doors
your
are always
thoughts,
open.
friend.
Multiple jujus in the same town.
Greetings, Outlander. I think I've heard of you before.
Finally. We'll be downstairs reading or in the back room below the bar. Fucking
Yes.
finally a lead. The one guy who has information on this dude. Alright. Where is this basement?
Greetings, Outlander. I think I've heard of you before.
This is the basement. Out of my way.
Please join me.
Okay, he was in neither of those places. He has his own room here. He was born in Ashlander, knows their speech and custom, and has grown rich by trading with them, the things prized by Westerners. That's not what I wanted to know. Woo. Okay, so he's not down here. Oh,
Of course. What may I do for you?
there he is. I wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it. For I am at leisure, and I would prefer to be alone in my thoughts. I wish to learn of Ashlanders from you. What does he wish to learn? Tell me everything. What are their gift-giving customs? A curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers, and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle with great risks, for the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Courtesy. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested and you may be forgiven. Be particularly careful about Ashkans, tribal chiefs, and wise women, tribal seers, and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. I understand you wish to give me a suitable gift, but do you not know me well enough to choose such a gift, or you cannot find or afford a gift you know to be suitable for me? Well, let us take your earnest thought and effort as a token of your gift. You have behaved courteously, and I am inclined to help you. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult? Oh, that's handy. Ashlanders. There is too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. But most of all, if you're visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you talk about the Nerevarine cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a guiding passion of the Nerevarine cult is their hatred of foreigners. They worship the great Ashkan and Hortator, Nerevar, Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil, godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth Ur and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among Urshilaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. Nerevar. challenges. When challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from offense given in speech or action and may represent customary formal challenges or a status of ritual. Ashlanders and foreigners. Wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At very least, Ashlanders wish their foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it's shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. No Ashlander is foolish enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. Perhaps it means nothing. It is peculiar, the tall figure in the golden mask. It puts me in mind of the golden helm of the Ordinator. But that does not seem to fit the spirit of the dream. My people take careful account of dreams, but only a wise woman can tease from them their meanings. I'm a retired trader. Too old to travel now, to risk the beasts and ash storms of the waste. Sources of fine ebony, fetching them at fine prices. I wonder at my son, who has been so long away without a word to his father. Surely he wishes me to die of worry, so he may inherit this fine brandy. He has proposed to chart the rarely visited ancient underground complex of Mamaka? I think I got tears in my eyes. Yeah, Mamaka. West of Red Mountain. If you should chance to see him in your travels, chide him and tell him an old man longs for news of his son and heir. Alright? The Ursulaku are the Ashlanders in the northern Ashlands and the west Gash. The northwest of Vardenfell. Ashcan's Sol Matul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. The Ursulaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts. Alrighty. Oh, it's gonna be a lot. Okay, so this is the exact same shit. So now what? Promoting you and sending you to the Ursulaku camp to speak with Sol Matul and the Nerevarine Mesa. Before you go, I think it's time to tell you what's going on. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine Prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me. So you can satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine Prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later, it should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Nerevarine? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now I don't know what to think. But I am sure of one thing, this is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously just as His Majesty commands. So, Zain Zubani says Sol Matul and Nerevarine Mesa at Ursulaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult. So I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them your story and have them test you against the Nerevarine Prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expensives, because, you know, that's fucking worthless. And pick up essential supplies at Fort Moomoth. Shalaku Camp. Alrighty. Will I really need these notes, though? I don't think I will. Decoded package. Spymaster Caius Cosades. Knight Errant to the Imperial Order of Blades, Director of Imperial Intelligence in Vardenfell, District Eastern Provinces. I have the honor to acquaint you with His Majesty's wishes considering Bacon, an individual of no rank or consequence. Bacon has been released from prison by His Majesty's authority and sent to you with this missive. Bacon is to be entered as a novice in the Imperial Order of the Blades and is to serve under your absolute authority as he shall see fit, except insofar as His Majesty's particular wishes are concerned. His Majesty's particular wishes are as follows. A local superstition holds that an orphan and outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, it's still the stupidest sentence, shall unite all the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders of Morrowind, and shall re-establish the ancient laws and customs of the Dark Elven nations. This orphan and outcast is called in legend the Nerevarine, and is supposed to be the reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer general and first counselor, Lord Inderil Nerevar. Bacon has the appearance of meeting the conditions of his local superstition. Therefore, it is to His Majesty's desire that Bacon shall, insofar as is possible, satisfy the conditions of this ancient prophecy and shall become the Nerevarine. Though this prophecy is indeed only an ancient local superstition, His Majesty has taken counsel on this matter with his most expert informants and confidants, and His Majesty is persuaded that the prophecy is genuine and significant, either in its entirety or in its several parts, and he earnestly demands you treat this matter with the utmost seriousness. Certain aspects of this ancient superstition are described at the end of this document, and further materials will be forthcoming by courier at the earliest occasion. It will, of course, be necessary that you acquaint yourself better with the details of this ancient superstition from your local sources. Since this matter intimately concerns Bacon, it is expected that you will employ Bacon to gather information on this subject. His Majesty has taken a great personal interest in the legends and prophecies of the Nerevarine and eagerly awaits your reports. I have the honor to be, sir, your most humble and obedient servant, Glabrio Bellinus, personal secretary to the Empire. Emperor. Bleh. Well, Caius, I don't want your goddamn note. I'm gonna put it on your table. I think I'll keep doing main story until we get immunity to blight, and then I'll do side shit. I've already forgotten where are we going. To the finder rank in the Blades. Also, man, my jaw actually hurts from all this reading. Shalaku Camp. I don't suppose that's marked. Shalaku Camp. Oh, we stopped through there at one point. Shit, I might have a recall there. Not the alchemy one, that's a bad idea. Let's head to this place. Hi. And from here it's just northwest. I think the Champion of Cyrodiil is still my favorite hero from Elder Scrolls. And just everything in Oblivion is still my favorite, but like I said, I'm liking Morrowind a lot more now that I'm older. Now that I actually understand all this shit that's happening, it's a lot more interesting. There's talk of the Nerevarine Prophecies. You are polite and well-mannered for an outlander, and I do not think you mean to give offense, but why should you care about the Nerevarine Prophecies? What does an outlander have to say to an Ursulaku? Oh man, should I be blunt? I know little and I'm curious. I'm not surprised you're ignorant, outlander. It is not my job to teach you. Alright, so where are the peoples at? Who am I looking for? Sol Matul and Nabani Mesa. Where are they at? I don't think they're in a yurt.
Is there something?
So good to see you.
I still love that word. I don't think it's any of these ones. Huh. Ash cans. Ah, here he is. Just has a permanent shield up. That's cool.
Is there something I can do for you?
Leave it once or I will kill you myself. Oh, okay. So I can't talk to him. Maybe I should just be blunt. I do not believe what I'm hearing. You think you are the Nerevarine, and you wish to speak to Sol Matul and Nabani Mesa. You do not look like the Nerevarine, but you do not speak like a fool or a madman. This is a puzzle. I tell you, go speak with Zabamund in his yurt. He is a Glaceon, Sol Matul's champion, and he will decide what is right. If Zabamund gives you permission, then you may enter Ashkan's yurt and speak with Sol Matul. Okay. Bad power. Yeah, my power went out. Is this the guy? I've already forgotten. It is against our customs that an outlander should speak to an Ashkan or wise woman. I'll tell you also that Sol Matul has no love for outlanders. Nerevarine prophecies are not for outlanders. Why should Sol Matul and Nabani Mesa speak to you about these things? Who are you that we should trust you? A duel to the death. Boast of my worthy deeds and demand the right to speak to Sol Matul. Tell all that I've learned of the Sixth House and ask humbly to speak. A tribute of 200 gold. Let's do this one. These are not simple matters. You know a great deal more than I would have thought, and some of what you say is news to me. I believe you should speak to Sol Matul. Awesome! Perhaps he'll be angry with me, but I think I can bear that. Go to the Ashkan's yurt and speak with Sol Matul. Ask him your questions and tell him I have sent you. Thanks, bro. Brodette? No, you're a bro.
What do you want?
Yeah, you're a bro. I don't know, that breastplate just looked a little feminine. It's hard to tell. Yes, Bacon, you wish to talk about the Nerevarine Prophecies. Go ahead, I am very curious. You think you fulfill the Nerevarine Prophecies. You wish to be tested to see if you are the Nerevarine. No outlander may join the Nerevarine cult. If you were a clan friend, an adopted member of the Ashlander tribes, then perhaps. I have an initiation rite in mind. If you pass this rite, I will adopt you as a clan friend of the Ashlanders. And then I will submit you to Nabani Mesa, our wise woman, who is skilled in oracles and mysteries, and who will test you against the prophecies. Initiation rite. To be adopted into the tribe, you must undergo a harrowing. In a harrowing, you will be judged by the spirits and ancestors to see if you are worthy. Go to the Ushalaku burial caverns and fetch me Sol Senapul's bone-biter bow. Sol Senapul was my father, and his spirit guards his bone-mold longbow deep in the burial caverns. Return to me with this bow, and I will adopt you to the Ashlander tribes as a clan friend. The burial caverns lie to the south-southeast of the camp. A north-facing door and a little hill halfway between us and the slopes of Red Mountain. Go north from the camp to the water, then turn east at a rock cairn on the beach. Turn and head straight south until you find the door. The spirits of our ancestors guard the caverns. They will attack and will kill you if they can. Force your way past them or evade them. Get the bow and return to prove your worthiness. Alright, let's do it. So, north. Let's stab a dinosaur real quick. You said north and east? South-southeast of the Ushilaga camp, halfway between the camp and the slopes of Red Mountain. Where did I hear north? Did I just make that up?
I can smell.
Ah, shit. Yeah, north from camp to the water, then turn east. Getting very mixed signals here, game. Which way do you want me to go? Oh, at a rock cairn on the beach, turn ahead straight south until you find the door. Okay. What the fuck is a rock cairn? Ow. Is that it? That looks more like a mine, not an ancestral tomb. Nope, this is it. Alright, stab some ghosts. Is that a silver weapon? Yeah, it is. So if you didn't have a silver weapon, there you go. And that would allow you to stab ghosts. Even more silver. You know, just some skulls and like birdhouses. It's fine. Meow. Welcome to my birdhouse, He-Man. What the fuck? It's just a crazy reflection? What was that? Eh. Ah! Oh god. Blah. love the noises skeletons make. I guess I could sell these swords. Don't know why I'm not taking them. Can I cast Kiraga yet? Yeah, 67% chance, it's not bad. It costs all of my mana, but you know, it's fine. Resist fire, damage 8, damage strength, I'll take that. Cure blight disease. Summon a Daedra, sure. Just some dead Imperial. That's a bunch of garbage. I think that's all I got down here. Oh, that's loud. Ghosts, please. This area was fun for Dyer when he was just punching everything. Because you can't punch a ghost. Why are spears worth nothing in this world? Let me just put all these claymores in my pocket. What? I want your staff. Gimme. The hell? I think that's everything for this cave. Not seeing a bow. Hey, Jackal. Yeah. How high up does this go? Kefka! Oh man! So this is where he ended up after FF6. Wonder if he's still dancing mad even in death. God damn it! Max endurance, and I still get knocked down super easily. It's so annoying. Who else is hitting me? Oh man. Oh wow. I'll take those. Yeah, I had 50 points of strength though. Oh, hey, it's my old sword. Good to see you again. Actually, that's something I wanted to test. So if I'm not actually using the shield, do I still get the armor rating for it? Yeah! Just having it equipped. That's all you need. That is so good. Well, that makes shields way more useful. Don't actually have to use them, just have them equipped. You just always get the benefit. That is so good. That makes no sense, but it's so good. Maybe it's like souls and you're just wearing it on your back. Which doesn't actually deflect arrows, and that always pissed me off. I feel like it should. 'Cause remember in Twilight Princess, if you had your shield on your back, you would actually still bounce arrows off. I always thought that was the funniest thing. Let's go back down here. I'm the mummy now. Nope. Yoink. Oh wow. Just bound everything for a minute. Greater domination. Absorb everything. Did that summon a ghost? No? You're somewhat unhappy. That did summon a ghost. Yeah. There's a door. It's over here. More Skellymans. Yeah, now who's the one getting executed? Ow. This adventure had $1 whole on him. Ooh. Glad I saw that. Oh, I could have... Oh, it's only a lock level of 10. I could have opened that. Hello? It's the Worm Lord. Silver Viper Skewer. It's not even worth anything. That, however, yoink! Fucking Amity helmet? I think my helmet's better than that, though. 94... 101, yeah. 15,000 gold, though. And a motherfucking glass shield. Yo. And what do we got in door number 3? A book. Illusion. Cool. Alright, thanks, Worm Lord. Don't need your stupid key anymore. What? Okay. Man, the sound effect mixing is so weird in this game. I'm glad I went back down there. Would have missed out on the best treasures. Alright, final tomb. What's up here? Kakuna. Alright. Where are all the bee drills at? Hi. How you doing? A lot of champions in here. I don't think I've seen a single regular Skelly. They've all been champion. That was my day, same as any other day. Woke up, showered, ate, and now I'm streaming. Power went out at one point. What is that? Resin. Okay. Supreme Domination. I should probably take those. I don't ever plan on using these, but... Another dead boy with a whole $1. What do you have? More hellfire, hell yeah. One day I'll actually use that. A bunch of garbage. Some books. Still no sign of this bow. That's a dead end, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. There's totally something here. Except not. Devil Cephalopod Helm. It has no armor rating, but spell absorption and bound couriers. Free stuff. How do I like the game so far? I'm having a lot more fun with it now that I'm older. Although I don't think I would enjoy vanilla Morrowind at all, because it's just so freaking slow and tedious. The quality of life mods make it a lot more fun. Well, that was cool, but still no bow. Where is this damn thing? Oh. I thought this was the top. This is not the top. This is the top. Juno burial. Like all the little changes. Like I have like 30 marks placed. I have a mark placed at every single master trainer. I can't imagine having to try to like memorize them and travel to each one on foot. Like every time. Especially the alchemy trainer. Fuck that. I'm not going through those orcs every single time. This probably wraps around up there anyway. In terms of the combat, it's just stand there and poke until one of you dies, but I mean, that's kind of this entire series, really. I could be using destruction spells and stuff, but I don't know. And I feel I'm still standing in place and poking until they die, and it's just with a spell. Wow, my shield actually raised for once. That's like the first time that's ever happened. Hi. Got some garbage. Got some garbage. This game is very gray. That's just the caves. And the ashland. Nah, yeah, this game is pretty gray. There's reasons for it. They're called the ashlands for a reason. You've never seen a locale that wasn't gray yet? That's not true. Fucking Saint-Denis and Vivec are all like watery plains and grasslands. It doesn't help that I usually travel at night, so it just makes everything darker. But I mean, we're in an ancestral tomb right now, so of course everything's gonna be gray. Oh, here's the bone biter bow. Got it. I don't know what that potion is, but it's mine now. If I can... There we go. Drew Axe. Really shitty soul gem. Skyrim adds one whole color, white. It's gray and white. And Oblivion is red, very red, always. Oh god. No, I'm not touching the expansions until I've beaten the main quest. God damn it, I can't get up there. There we go. What do you got for me? Got some plant and some glass greaves. That's it. I see that glass sword. Yo. Give me that. Hold on. Hit. I don't think this guy has anything on him. Ah, shit. 37. 45. Mage Bane. Yo, look at this thing. Hell yeah, we two-hand again. And I can cast Resist Magicka on myself. The only downside is that condition, that's real low. 800? Ugh. I'm gonna miss my 1600. My condition just got cut in half. This sword though, hot damn. I need to find some less shitty gloves. Well, that was lucrative. Anything down here? Nope. So we got glass, and now it's just, what, Elven and then Daedric? I guess technically an ebony two-handed sword would still be stronger. Where am I going? That way. And then, Chrysamere, if I can ever find it. So how close is this to the town? It's like right next to the... Yeah, let's test out my new sword. I could kill that Guar! Awesome. And it's enchanted, so it's all glowy. Look at that. Hell yeah. I don't remember what the endgame armors were in Oblivion. I never made it that far. And I think my friend just used glass. You fucking poisoned me. Get out of here with that. Hey, duder, got your bow. This is my father's bone biter bow. You have completed the initiation rite. I name you Bacon, clan friend of the Ashlanders. Keep my father's bow and bear it with honor. You are a friend of our tribe and may rest in the Urshilaku bed. But do not harm other tribe members or take their things. And now I will fulfill my other promise. Go to the wise woman's yurt, and Nabani Mesa shall examine you and test you against the Nerevarine Prophecies. Awesome.
May I help you?
Oh wow, really? Jeez. That's kind of insane. So it is still Daedric, it's just way less rare.
I'm never too busy for good talk.
Oh man. Like, I know you said not to steal, but I kind of want this. I don't know what to do with these indexes, but I kind of want this. Except I can't see it because of this cloth. I jumped too high. Oh man. Hold on. No, you don't see me. She saw me. Yeah, no, I get that. They told me of you, Outlander, or shall I say, clan friend. You are hard-headed and ignorant, but perhaps it is not your fault. My lord Ashkan says you will ask me about the Nerevarine Prophecies. He also says I will test you against the Nerevarine Prophecies. I must do as my lord Ashkan says. So ask your questions and I will test you. There are many Nerevarine Prophecies, and they suggest many things. Aspect and uncertain parents, the moon and star, sleepers, 7 curses, the curse's bane, the prophecy of the stranger, the prophecy of the 7 visions, and the lost prophecies. Ask me of those things, if you are patient, if you would be wise, or if you are impatient to know, just ask, do I pass the test of the Nerevarine Prophecies? Go ahead, Outlander, I am the wise woman. Ask your questions and I will answer. Okay, aspect and uncertain parents. If what you say is true, you are indeed born on a certain day of uncertain parents. This is part of the prophecy. But many have the same birthday, and many are not sure of their parents. Oh, that's what that means. I'm just an orphan. I'm born on the day of the prophecy, and I'm an orphan. That's what that means. Okay, I've been super confused about that sentence this entire game. It is interesting, but it does not make you the Nerevarine. The moon and star. The legend says Indurel Nerevar's family standard bore the moon and star, and Nerevar's armor and weapons bore this sign. Some say he bore a moon and star birthmark. Some say he has a magic ring marked with a moon and star. Others say he was born under a moon and star. In any case, I think the moon and star is the mark of the Nerevarine, and you do not have this mark, so you are not the Nerevarine. Sleepers. Rumors say that in the town, some mad cultists called Sleepers are attacking people, saying that Dagoth Ur has awakened and will drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. Perhaps it is just a coincidence, but I think it's a sign of the Nerevarine, not necessarily a sign that you are the Nerevarine. Perhaps the time of the Nerevarine has come, and you have come at the same time. This is not passing a test, but it may mean you have some part to play in the coming of the Nerevarine. 7 curses. It is another Ashlander prophecy of the Nerevarine. It is called the 7 Curses of the Sharmat. But I do not know it, and I know no one who does. It may be lost. Such things happen. A wise woman dies or forgets, or a clan is wiped out. Perhaps someone knows, but is keeping it secret. Perhaps it is one of those many books of your settled peoples. I have heard that the dissident priests of the temple may have such books. This is the best known of the Nerevarine prophecies. We call it the Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far neath moon and star. Though stark-born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall but one remains. Interesting. The 7 Visions. The full title of the prophecy is The 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Damn. Listen and I will tell you the verses. 7 trials, what he puts his hand to, that shall be done. What is left undone, that shall be done. First trial. On a certain day to uncertain parents, incarnate moon and star reborn. Second trial. Neither blight nor age can harm him, the curse of flesh before him flies. Third trial. In caverns dark Azura's eye sees, and makes to shine the moon and star. Fourth trial. A stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 halls call him Hortator. Fifth trial, a stranger's hand unites the Velothi. 4 tribes call him Nerevarine. Sixth trial, he honors blood of the tribe unmourned. He eats their sin. He eats their sin and is reborn. Seventh trial, his mercy frees the cursed false gods. Binds the broken, redeems the mad. One destiny, he speaks the law for Velof's people. He speaks for their land and names them great. What does this prophecy mean? It tells us who the Nerevarine will be and the trials he must undergo before he fulfills his destiny. Some parts I understand, some parts I do not. I will answer your questions as best I can, but I cannot pretend to understand it all. Or was the Lost Prophecy? Or whatever that other one was. Fuck. It's probably scrolled off by now, yeah. Lost prophecies. There are Nerevarine prophecies that have been lost, the 7 curses and others. Some are forgotten, some hidden, some deliberately lost. The wise women are the memory of the Velothi people, but it is a faulty memory, and we are mortal and our knowledge dies with us. But we hear that the dissident priests of the temple study our Nerevarine prophecies and record them in books. Such written words never die. You must go to them and ask for these books, and bring what you find to me. Oh, that's our mission, but what about... Hey, tell me about these dreams. These dreams, the black lies of the Sharmat Dagoth Ur. Dagoth Ur himself is mad. He is dead, but he dreams he lives. He hears laughter and love, but he makes monsters and ghouls. He woos us. He woos as a lover, but he reeks with fear and disgust. Do not listen. Do not go to him. Okay? First trial. This refers to your birth sign, to your birth on a certain date on certain parents, just like in the Stranger Prophecy. Tamriel, persons born under a certain constellations are said to be fortunate in their aspects. Such persons are often blessed or cursed with remarkable abilities or weaknesses as a result of the magical conjunctions of celestial influences. I hate that these are, second trial. I'm not sure what this means. Will the Nerevarine come as a spirit who is not harmed by blight or age? I don't know. But I think Curse of Flesh means the blight disease, Copris, which causes terrible distorted growths on its victims. Perhaps the Nerevarine can heal this disease. Perhaps that will be the sign of the Nerevarine. You would never have the patience to read all this? That's what I'm saying. When I was a kid, I just couldn't get through this game because there's so much text. But now that I'm older, I love it. I mean, it's kind of killing my voice because I'm reading this all out loud, but other than that, I love it. This is so good. Third trial. In legend, there is a shrine to Azura called the Cavern of the Incarnate. There are secrets I may not tell you about this cavern. Do not ask. I pronounce that word differently every time I see it. I think I say cavern because tavern. And then cavern, like, I don't know. Just every time I see that word, it's something different. Where the fuck's the fourth trial? There it is. A Hortator is a war leader chosen when Dunmer great houses must put aside their normal feuds to unite against a common enemy. This has not happened since the Empire invaded our land. Ooh. Fifth trial. The Ashlanders are sometimes called the Velothi, for the prophet Veloth, who guided us to this land many, many centuries ago. And the four tribes of Vardenfell, the Urshalaku, the Amnamusa, the Zainab, and the Arabanimzim. It would truly be a miracle to unite these four tribes who have so long raided and warred with one another, but the Nerevarine must be the one who performs miracles. The sixth trial. I'm not sure. The tribe Unmourned may mean the sixth house, House Dagoth, which was exterminated under the Battle of Red Mountain. But it may also mean the Dwemer, or the Dwarves, as Westerners call them. And eating sin is doing atonement for another sin. And the seventh trial. The cursed false gods must be the tribunal. They are surely false gods, evil sorcerers and necromancer. And they murdered Nerevar so that they might set themselves up as gods. Binds the broken must refer to Nerevar's broken promise to the Ashlanders to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land. In ancient days, the Deep Elves and a great host of Outlanders from the west came stealing the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the House people, but he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law and became as one of us. So when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land, all the tribes joined the House people fighting a great battle at Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer tribesmen and housemen died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the Great House slew Nerevar in secret, set themselves up as gods, and forgot Nerevar's promises to the tribes. But Nerevar will come again and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises, honor the spirits, and drive the outsiders from the land. Okay. Red Mountain is the great mountain of fire in the center of Vardenfell. I believe that's just the same description that everyone gives a Red Mountain, so never mind. Urbanicium of Molag Mar love themselves and their weapons above all else. Their Ashkan Ulaf Pal is cruel and ambitious, and his Gulakans are just like him. Their wise woman, Manirai, is cautious and reasonable. Seek her counsel. Don't waste your speech on the war gods. Okay, fair enough. The Amamusa of the Grazelands are mild and peace-loving. The wise woman of the Amusa, Sinamau Mirpal, is also their Ashkan. That's convenient. Oh, I can make spells with her. Awesome. Just noticed that. I didn't ask about One Destiny. Velof's people of the Dunmer, all Dunmer, Ashlander, and Greathouse. The last time the Velothi were united were with Nerevar at the Battle of Red Mountain. Now Nerevar will come again and unite the Dunmer. You will restore Morrowind to the Dunmer and restore the former greatness of the Velothi people. Okay. What's the Moon and Star? The legend says Indorel Nerevar's family standard. I already asked about that. Never mind. Urshalaku are the Ashlanders of the Northern Ashland and the Weskash. I am the Wise Woman of the Urshalaku, and Ashkan Sol Matul is our chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. This is the camp, okay. Got nothing to say about it. The Ashlanders of the Zainab tribe are sly and crafty. Their camp is in the interior of the Grazelands. You just skim it. Yeah, I'm super interested in this narrative, though. That's like the whole reason I'm playing this game, is so I can actually understand the story for once. And finish it. Okay, so before I ask that, I'm super curious. Tell me about Morrowind. Okay. Do I pass? You are not the Nerevarine. You are one who may become the Nerevarine. It is a puzzle, and a hard one. But you have found some of the pieces, and you may find more. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine? Then seek the lost prophecies among the dissident priests of the temple. Find the lost prophecies and bring them to me, and I will be your guide. Take these copies of The Stranger and the Seven Visions. Now, I have told you all I know. Go, think on what I've told you, and do what must be done.
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please, talk.
I have to die to become a legend, though. Oh, I won't be playing this more than once. Nabani Mesa says I am not the Nerevarine, but I may become the Nerevarine. These lost prophecies are... Time to report back to Caius. Woo! Sup? I did the thing. You've spoken with Sol Matul and Nabani Mesa, and from what they say, it sounds like you could really be the Nerevarine. That's just incredible! But I'll have to get used to the idea. Let me try to get word to Mera Milo. Maybe she can find out whether the dissident priests have any lost prophecies. But in the meantime, I have a very tough assignment for you. Do you think you're ready? I'm ready for anything. Don't get overconfident. But it so happens that I agree, you are ready. But just in case I'm going, I'm going to give you 400 drakes. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with healing potions, new gear, a little training, whatever you think you need most. And remember, if you get in trouble, back off, rest up, and go back fresh. Don't get cocky. I think this will be a tough one. Have you seen my new sword, dude? Here's your mission. Fort Buckmoth sent a patrol to Narmok, hunting smugglers with 6th House connections. They found a 6th House base, a 6th House shrine, and a 6th House priest named Dagoth Garaz. Speak to Champion Reza Pulia at Fort Buckmoth. She'll tell you about the patrol and the 6th House base. Your orders. Find that 6th House base, kill Dagoth Garaz, and bring me a full report on the 6th House base. So this is our first 6th House Dagoth member. I don't think this is one of the sleepers. I think this is just a... or not one of the Ascended sleepers, rather. This is just a regular Dagoth dude, but still stronger than anything we fought up to this point. Champion Reza Pulia at Fort Buckmoth says a patrol found a 6th House base at the cave the locals call Ilanubi. Oh, this is where I get the fists! Awesome! I was like, why do I recognize that name? However, the one trooper who escaped the report has died of Coprus disease. Before he died, the trooper reported fighting with monsters and cultists. Something about a powerful 6th House priest called Dagoth Garaz. But go talk to... Okay. Coper's disease. Never seen a case myself. You can get it from contact with the red mountain monsters they call Coper's beasts. I think it's like a blight disease, only worse. It usually drives victims mad and causes terrible deformed growths on the body. I'll check my informants and find out how to cure it. In the meantime, just follow your orders. I don't know what else to do. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna hop over there and then call it. Oh, first though, let's sell this shit. Because we learned a lot about the prophecies. Got a big old story dump. Alright. Well, let's just sell that cool bow that we got for what's-his-face. I don't really need this Jink Blade anymore when I have cast paralysis. I don't want to sell my ebony longsword. I should go do that quest and finally get that out of the way. I need both of those. Like, I've had this letter since the start of the game and we're just not doing anything with it. I've had this raw ebony forever. Which is fine, we can actually carry it now. Got 200,000 gold. Where is Buckmoth anyway? Right up there. Oh wait, I have one inside the fort.
May you find all that you seek.
Apparently. The master block trainer. Shardy.
Anything I can do for you?
Alrighty, so yeah, I'm gonna... What's her name? Puglia. Talk to Puglia. And I gotta cram these videos together. If I can. Holy shit, it closed without crashing. That's a first. I think it's the first time that's ever happened. Well, you can't. There it is. Is anyone else online? Nope. What's today? Today's Monday, right? Yeah. So tomorrow we'll... Yeah, we'll just keep pushing the main story until I get immunity to Blight, and then we'll do guild quests. And then Wednesday I won't be streaming, Friday I won't be streaming. I don't know if there's a match on Thursday, because the schedule didn't say there was, so I think they're doing matches every other day instead of every day. But yeah, Wednesday I'm definitely not. Friday I'm definitely not, because that's my team playing against the London Spitfire. I ain't missing that. Also, I'm a little annoyed because Overwatch League Grand Finals and Vinesauce's Hope are both on the same weekend, and I'm like, God damn it! I wanna be at the Grand Finals live, but I am not missing Vinesauce's Hope. I'm always there for the Vinesauce charity stream every year. Kind of hard to believe it's been a year already, Christ. But yeah, while the league is going on, I might min-max my stats a little bit. Use up some of those excess levels, although I pretty much put like every single skill that governs willpower as my minors, so I'm just gonna be like flying through even more levels, and it's like, god damn it. We will never be away from the "you should rest and contemplate what you've learned" message. It's gonna be there forever. Because I didn't think that through. But either way, whatever. I'm out. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Have a good night, and as always, stay fresh.